Hi, I'm Jerry Cronin with Paul Davis Restoration. Today we're here at a site in Bethlehem, a 96-unit apartment fire showcasing some of our commercial capabilities. The fire was started with a lit cigarette on the roof, causing fire, smoke, and water damage to all 5 floors. All residential units have been affected and all the restaurants as well. First things first on a project like this is a temporary roof and all temporary repairs. We were able to put a temporary TPO roof on in just a matter of days. We put emergency fencing on the outside to secure the building. Then we'd use our mitigation team to start demolition and drying out the building. Following that, we have our contents team packing out all the contents of the building, from the residential units to the commercial units. After that, we have a reconstruction team, which on a project like this is going to take about 4 to 6 months. One of the first things we want to do in a project like this is get the adjacent restaurants up and running again. Social Still is the restaurant here that we're going to have to power wash this entire sidewalk. So we'll do that within just a few days of the loss to get them back up and running. Next comes all these restaurants, which we're gonna get up and running in 2 to 4 weeks. We're one of the biggest restoration companies on the East Coast. We also house one of the largest contents teams. This team's led by Seth Lange, who's gonna introduce himself.
Hi, good morning. So we have to start the process by providing an evaluation of all of the contents in question, whether they're water or fire damage. From there, we need to provide an electronic inventory of all items that need to be packed out for cleaning, storage, and pack back, so they can be brought back to our state-of-the-art processing facility and held onto while all the work is processed here.
Construction's actually the easy part. The challenge here is to manage between 100 and 200 people working on site at all times, in addition to the 150 tenants in the building, which is what we do best.
Hi everyone, I'm Susie Jacobs. I am the Commercial Reconstruction Project Manager for this job here at 510 Flats. Our main focus here is to try to get the tenants back in as quickly as possible into the units. We have 2 parts of the building, an A side and a B side. The A side being the worst affected part of the building, with the B side being the lesser affected part of the building. Our focus is to open the B side of the building so that we can get the tenants in that side of the building and then work on focusing on the A side to get those tenants back into the building as quickly as possible.
I'm here with Dan Hamburg, who leads our mitigation department. At this stage of the project, we're doing demolition and drying out the building. A critical component when drying out low-rise, mid-rise, and high-rise buildings are our desiccant dehumidifiers. These are massive machines which we own. We have 4 desiccant dehumidifiers, and you see the temporary power stations over here. Another component of the demolition and mitigation is obviously removing debris. We'll have about 20 dumpsters in and out today, and the way we're getting the debris from upstairs is these tiered trash chute systems. So we have our 5th floor, our 4th floor, and our 3rd floor. Trash come break down the chutes and load it right into the dumpster. Some other pieces of equipment we need obviously are porta potties. You can see we have a dozen right here, 3 hand and eye wash stations, also many other generators, lights, lifts, and everything else. Obviously, speed is of the utmost importance on a project like this with people displaced from their homes. So our focus is to get in there, assess the situation, and get rolling as soon as we can.